Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. The videos so far in the series have all been about how to read the letters, but writing is also part of learning a language. And if we don't know how to write a letter, then it's going to be a bit harder for us to remember that letter. So actually, by learning how to write these letters, you will actually find it easier to remember the Gurmukhi itself. And traditionally, when you learn Gurmukhi with the Santhya teacher, they will then give you a page like what we're going to do later on, and at the top they'll write the letter, and then you will follow underneath and write down lines upon lines. And every kid who's ever gone to Punjabi school across the world has gone through this experience, right, of writing again and again each letter. So we're going to teach you how to write the letters, and then your practice will be actually writing them yourselves. Now, what we're also trying to do with these videos is to encourage people to actually write Gurmukhi themselves, and also what we're going to do for each letter is show you a calligraphy version of it, and that is to encourage people to write calligraphy. This was a very important art in the Guru's times, and after that many Sikhs used to write their own pothiyas, their own gutke, or what mean prayer books. Okay, they would write their own part. They would even put up part or Gurbani shabas that they like onto maybe a poster and put it up on their wall. So this is all about having that relationship with Gurbani, and they would learn how to write. And many people are valued on their skill of how to write Gurmukhi. So how these videos are structured is that the Gurmukhi letters, there's 35 of them, and we're dividing them into 7 groups. And what these groups are is basically letters that are written in a similar way. So obviously they are similar, but obviously a little bit of a difference, and the whole letter changes to a new letter. But the flow is the same, and so we're trying to encourage people to learn how the flow of the letters are made, because when you know how to write them, then it helps you to remember them, as I said earlier. So just a couple of pointers before we start. Now, Gurmukhi, general rule of thumb is you will always start at the top left of a letter. General rule of thumb, because of the fact that what will happen in Gurmukhi is that it's not like Hindi. In Hindi, each letter is written separately, and then afterwards you do a line across the top of the sentence. Okay, but in Punjabi and Gurmukhi you don't have to do that, because each letter comes with its own top line, because the previous letter finished off there, and then you start at that top left, and then when you write the letter, then it will finish in itself, and then the next one will start at the top left. We are going to show a simple style. This is a style that works for me, and many other people have agreed that this is a good way of writing Gurmukhi. But also, just want to bear in mind that when I show you the calligraphy letters, and we show the video, which is part 2, the calligraphy can be different to how I've shown you here, because the way we're doing here is basically how someone would write and teach the kids in a simple way. But when it comes to calligraphy, obviously it's not simple. You're spending a lot more time and effort on it, and therefore there are many different styles. And the one style we're going to show you is going to be different to how I'm showing you here. That doesn't change specifically how the letter looks. This is more everyday use, and then we're going to show you the stylistic side as well. So we start off with the first grouping, which is for the 3 letters Nanna, Tata and Lalla. This is the 7 groupings, yeah? And we can put this up as a PDF so you can download it. Now with these 3, they're both, main thing that they're kind of is they're symmetrical. They look symmetrical. So how you see them in the normal Punjabi is you'll see them written down, and they'll be like, you know, Nanna, and then you'll have Tata, and then you'll have Lalla. Okay, and that tends to be the symmetry like this, and this is the stylistic version, and tends to be how people write it as well. Is you do this, the first line at the top, and then you would do the left first, yeah? So we go left, and once you've done the left, then then we go from here, from there, not from the top now, from the side, and then, you know, and then they kind of like a stroke off to the left. That's just one style called Prabhaki. And Paisabi there, you can see in the video, we're going to put in the segment. He's actually written it slightly different. He's gone for a bit more of a curve on the left here, yeah? But the way you wouldn't want to do, okay, let's make this a line that you don't want to do, yeah? Over here, what you wouldn't want to do is do something like this, which is a line and then down, and then I've seen people do this as well, okay? Okay, it looks very similar to that, right? So you're going this way and that way, but actually, that's like doing an A in English, like a circle, and then going like that. That's just strange. However, people do. Little kids will try to get away with this, okay, I know, but that's not the right way. So let's try and go this way and then that way, because that then flows to the next one, tata. So what you will see is tends to people write the line across the top first, and then they'll go down, and then they'll go left to make a circle, right? That's perfectly fine. But however, one thing you can see sometimes is people will go down, and then they'll go left straight away, bring it around, and then join it back in again. So it does flow from one line, okay, and that can happen as well. That's the style they say tata, okay. Main thing is that obviously it does look like something hanging off the vine, yeah, tata. This is where you might make like tuha, which is a scorpion. I'm not in this lesson. We're not going to focus on actually the pronunciation of the words. Hopefully, you would have got to the reading of that beforehand. Yeah, I'm just going to say. So that's nana, like for nanak, tata, as in for tuha, and then lalla. So first, people would do on this one lalla is they would do the top line. Okay. And then there's two versions. I'm going to go through one here, one here. First one would be so you do this, and then people have gone. This is a stylistic way. They've gone this this way, okay, like that, and then this way. So then that triangle at the top is formed straight away, okay. However, also you can do this and then draw the triangle and then go left and then right. Now this bit at the bottom doesn't have to be there, but I'm just showing you that many calligraphy or old Gurmukhi texts, they will have that little bit of a curve. But the key thing is that we tend to go left first and then right after, okay. So that's the first grouping. And you can see they are all symmetrical, but they don't have to be symmetrical when it comes to calligraphy. The point is that you go left and then right.